Hello, Jim Ritter here, JRitter660 on YouTube, James A. Ritter on Facebook. This is episode 740. This is the current video for this week. We had a pretty laid-back week this week. Last week we got some new phones. I told you, well, did I tell you about that last week? Maybe I didn't. But we got some new phones, new telephone numbers this week. So now we're that much closer to being true Floridians. And I am being blinded by the sun, even though it is up there through the shade. I guess it's reflecting off the table and getting me in the eye. But I wanted to be in the sunlight because it's slightly overcast, and in my yard for some reason, if it's a cloudy day at all, my face doesn't show up very well. So let's see, we went to see the movie Tomorrowland. It was really good. I rate it 9 out of 10 in my own book of liking movies, which might not correlate with how other people like movies, but I liked it. It was fun. It was different. Had a few surprises in it. But I read too much on it, and I read some spoilers, so that kind of affected the movie a little bit for me. But if you don't read too much about it, you get a few surprises on top of that. So, let's see. We watched the movie Tomorrowland. We didn't go to the Disney park last week because it was in the 90s. And we go in the evening when it's in the 80s, so we were going to Animal Kingdom, and that didn't work out. So maybe it'll work out this week. But today was only supposed to be 87, and the temperature hit 91. And we got a little bit of rain, but it didn't count for nothing except for leaving tremendous amount of humidity, which makes it feel even warmer today than it felt all week. Actually, the high today was 89. Let me take that back. The high today was 89. But this week we haven't had 91, 92 degree days, and they felt more comfortable than today. So the humidity that the rain, the little rain that we got, left behind is, it feels even worse than the 90 degree days. So, hey, c'est la vie. This is what I wanted, this is what I'm getting. And actually, I'm getting used to the warm weather. Tina's not. Tina is roasting, but my thermostat broke a couple years ago. Probably about 4 years ago now. I sweat. I kind of feel the heat. It bothers me a little bit, but you know what? I can plug along, and it don't bother me a lot, especially if I'm not working. If like just sitting here, this is fine. And I'm sweating, so what are you gonna do, right? So the thermostat don't work the other way. If I get cold, boy, I get cold to the bone. That's from living in Michigan. That's what I can't stand anymore. So another thing is the truck isn't 100%. The van, it's the motor. I don't know what's wrong with it again. But I think it's all the city driving and the heat. So we'll get a fresh oil change in it. That's probably what it needs mainly. We're trying to get started into a new job. It calls for husband and wife team, so that's what we're going to try to do. We should be all paperworked up in the next week or two, so that would be great. What did I say this was? Episode 740? Hey, next week's a milestone. 750. We're 3/4 the way. Almost. Next week will be 3/4 of the way to 1,000. Woohoo. What are we going to do when we hit 1,000? I don't know. But I'll be here, and hopefully so will you. So I'm going to say goodbye now, so go ahead and subscribe below, leave a thumbs up, share with your friends, leave a message. Have a great and wonderful day. I'm having a great and wonderful day. We will see you tomorrow. TTFN. Bye-bye.